My name's Lisa Malloy and I'm the head of early years for Homestart Greenwich. So I'm responsible for stay in play sessions within the children's centres and any early education from 0 to 5s across 7 centres. So we work with a wide variety of parents. We have a lot of disadvantaged parents and vulnerable parents that we work with. We also work with army families, a lot of transitional families, as well as affluent families. Many of the disadvantaged families don't have access to books and reading, so we have noticed that many of those disadvantaged children come in with low communication skills. But not only for the children, for the parents as well, because some of our parents are non-readers. I think sometimes there's a bit of embarrassment for parents, and I think that sometimes they are a little bit concerned about how other people will judge them. Many of them come to our rhyme times as well, which engages them from rhyme time into storytelling. We do home learning packs for parents to make story characters. So if they can't read, they can actually make up their own stories using the characters from books that their children are interested in. Are missing out a lot of interaction time, that one-to-one special time for reading with their children. Those special moments, that little cuddle on the sofa, those sort of things that babies really like. All the different voices and characters that children can hear, different tones of language. I think they're missing out on a lot of creativity and that connection to creativity in developing storytelling.
And would you mind telling me a little bit about what happened when Bonnier gave 600 books, brand new books?
Oh my God. Well, it was absolutely amazing because lots of our parents, they were overwhelmed by somebody giving them such beautiful books. They were able to, the children were able to use them. They didn't worry about the pages being torn out, and they shared lots of stories and rhymes with them. And we had people come in, we put it on our website, and people came and they really engaged in the books. And then we did a storytelling, so to teach children, to teach parents how to sit and how cozy it was. We set up a cozy book corner for them, and we actually keep it in our stay and plays now. Yeah, I think they really like the fact that they can keep them, because sometimes they're a little bit worried about borrowing books, and particularly from the libraries, in case they get torn or they get destroyed and they are not able to replace them because of financial situations, or it causes some kind of anxiety sometimes for parents. To actually give them the book that they actually own makes them a lot more relaxed around sharing that book time with children. I feel their interest in books has developed better than it was before, because a lot of them couldn't afford to go and buy books. To be able to have beautiful books that they can take from the shelf or the children can access has been amazing for some of our families. Some that didn't read to their children before, by having those sessions where we read the books and showed them how their children were interested in them, and now you build the blocks for language development, that parents have been using our lending library. So they've developed their own interests, and they write little comments about what their children have said and how they shared the book in the evening. One parent, who's a dad actually, he never gets home in time for bath time. But those books that were given to us, he shares now one every night in the evening. So he still has that special time with his child, even though he doesn't get in for bath time. But he's using that opportunity to spend that little 5 minutes with his son before he goes to sleep.